Today, we are diving into something that's been around for centuries, but science is just now catching up to how cool it is. It's called wood vinegar, and honestly, this stuff has some seriously unexpected powers. It's a great look at how we can work with nature in a more sustainable way.
So think about this for a second. That smoke you see coming from, say, a charcoal kiln, what if it wasn't just waste? What if you could actually capture it, turn it into a liquid, and create a secret weapon for your garden? Well, that's pretty much exactly what we're talking about today.
So, what even is this stuff? It sounds kind of like something out of an old alchemy text, right? But its origin is actually way simpler. It's just a liquid that comes from the super old process of making charcoal. Yeah, it's literally liquid smoke. Its fancy name is pyroligneous acid, but everyone just calls it wood vinegar. You get this reddish-brown liquid when you take all the hot steam and smoke from burning wood in a low-oxygen space, cool it down, and let it condense. Simple as that. But here's where it gets wild. Inside that simple liquid is some serious complexity. I'm not talking about one or two active ingredients. No way. Scientists have found over 200 different organic compounds in there. It is a chemical powerhouse made from smoke. Okay, so let's break down this complex cocktail. The vast majority of it is just water, but the other 10 to 20%, that's where the magic is. The main active ingredient is acetic acid, the same stuff that gives regular kitchen vinegar its sharp smell. But then you got all these other players, like phenolic compounds, which are amazing antioxidants and antimicrobials. It's this whole mix that gives wood vinegar all its different superpowers.
And that brings us to its first big job, acting like a powerful tonic for your plants in soil. You can almost think of it like a shot of espresso for your whole garden.
Now here's the key. When you use it in really, really tiny amounts, super diluted, it doesn't act like some harsh chemical. Instead, it actually stimulates all the good little microbes in the soil. And you know what that means? A healthier, more active soil makes for healthier, stronger plants. And this isn't just a nice idea, There's actual science to back it up. Studies have shown some pretty impressive results. We're talking a better soil fertility, stronger roots, stems, and leaves, and even bigger harvests for crops like celery and rock melon. It's even been shown to help peanuts grow better and improve the quality of rice.
Okay, this next part is maybe the most important thing to get about wood vinegar. It has this dual nature. It's kind of like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Its effect completely, 100%, depends on how concentrated it is. At very low diluted levels, it's a stimulant. It helps things grow. But at high concentrations, well, it becomes something totally different.
Right, so when you up the concentration, wood vinegar totally changes its job. It goes from being a tonic to being a guardian. A really powerful natural protector for your plants. It's a potential organic alternative to a lot of synthetic pesticides out there.
So at these stronger concentrations, that chemical cocktail we talked about, especially that acetic acid and those phenolic compounds, they just unleash this potent defense mechanism. It creates an environment that fungi, pests, and even weeds really, really don't like.
But, does it actually work? That's the real question. Well, some researchers set up a pretty simple experiment to find out. They wanted to see if wood vinegar could stop sap-stained fungus from growing on fresh pine wood. And the results were, well, they were stunning. Just look at this. After 8 weeks, the wood treated with just water was completely discolored, 100%. But the wood treated with wood vinegar, 0% discoloration. And that was for both the pure, undiluted stuff and a 1-to-1 mix. It worked perfectly. A really powerful demo of its antifungal strength. And it's not just for fungus. Its guardian effect works on other things too. Studies show it can help control termites and repel insects like the striped mealybug. It can even protect seeds you have in storage by stopping weevils from laying eggs on them. And yeah, if you get the strength right, you can use it as a natural targeted weed killer.
All right, so we know it's a powerful tool, but how you use it is everything. So let's get into the practical side of things, what you actually need to know. If you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. Dilution is everything. I can't stress that enough. If you get the concentration wrong, you can easily end up doing a lot more harm than good. So here's how you should think about it. First, ask yourself, what do I want this stuff to do? Am I trying to stimulate growth or protect my plants? If you're going for growth, you need a high dilution. We're talking something like 1 part vinegar to 200 parts water for a spray. But for protecting wood from fungus, you need a much stronger, low dilution, like that 1-to-1 ratio from the study. And on that note, here's a really important word of caution, and this comes straight from a research paper. Because it's so potent, its acidity can actually be a problem, creating handling and environmental risks. The researchers even say that for commercial use, you'd probably need to neutralize it to make it safe.
So please handle this stuff with care. It's super acidic, around the same pH as lemon juice, so you definitely want to wear gloves. Also, the raw, unrefined stuff can have some potentially harmful compounds in it, so it's good to know where you're getting it from. And like with anything new in your garden, always test it on a small patch first, because as we've seen, too much can be toxic.
You know, when you step back and look at the big picture, wood vinegar is this incredibly powerful tool that comes from a source we totally forgot about. For forever, we've basically just been letting this potent cocktail of useful stuff literally go up in smoke. It really makes you think, doesn't it? What other hidden solutions, what other kinds of liquid gold are just waiting out there for us to find in all the things we just throw away every day? It's a pretty compelling question to chew on.